Dollar cost averaging does not work when you lose money. Here's what I mean. Dollar cost averaging, for those not familiar, is the idea that if you have $500 a month at the end of every month as discretionary income, the idea of dollar cost averaging into the stock market is that you're just supposed to ignore the stock price, ignore market conditions, ignore the financial world and the economy and everything, and just keep plugging your $500 into your 401k or brokerage account. Just keep buying all the time. Buy when the market's high, buy when the market's low, buy when the market is expensive, buy when the market is crashing. Just keep buying. Don't look at it, just keep saving. That's the idea of the dollar cost averaging strategy. Max out that 401k. I would suppose that almost everybody dollar cost averages, even if they don't know what it's called, if they have a 401k through work, because automatically every week, every 2 weeks, you're putting money into the stock market, whether it's up, down, or sideways. But, and here's the key takeaway, dollar cost averaging doesn't work. It fails, not because the idea of committing to put away $500 is a bad idea. It's not. Putting $500 away is a great idea. But dollar cost averaging fails when you lose money in the markets. Remember, when you lose money, even $1 due to market volatility, you're no longer truly compounding your cash. Could happen in the first day of investing. The first day you open your 401k. Heck, it could happen seconds after you put that first dollar into the markets. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, however. With the idea of dollar cost averaging, consistent saving over a long period of time is still one of the best ways we have to overcome our own human propensity to distraction. So here's what I mean. We all have great intentions to save, and some of us even get started on the right path. But unless we have a regular habit of forced savings, for example, $500 a month, soon we're going to be distracted with that new shiny object. While I agree that dollar cost averaging doesn't work mathematically and otherwise into the stock market, I do believe that consistent forced savings can help push you past the finish line toward your financial goals. Why? Because when you're investing, you need to keep your eyes open all the time, noticing what market trends you're doing. This is not the same thing as active trading. This is just you being a smart, savvy investor. So what's the difference between saving and investing? With investing, you have the risk of loss. And with savings, you have no risk of loss. So when you have the risk of loss, like you have with the stock market, don't put your blinder on. Don't dollar cost average. Instead, regularly save into buckets that are predictable and guaranteed to grow for you, such as a dividend-paying whole life insurance, like we talk about with Bank on Yourself, and then use lump sums where you can afford to lose those lump sums to invest into things that you can watch and allow the savings portion of your portfolio to grow forever, compounded, while you dump occasional lump sums into smart, savvy investments. That's a smart partnership between saving and investing. So that's a takeaway. Don't do dollar cost averaging. Instead, do a forced savings strategy, plus do some investing with lump sums in areas that you understand. So this might mean reducing down the company match your 401k contributions. It might mean putting the difference into a savings strategy instead, something that's guaranteed only to grow for you each and every year. You're still making a regular habit of setting aside some of your money every month, but now it's going to something that's guaranteed to grow for you no matter what the market does. Is that so unthinkable? Couldn't that be more acceptable? Couldn't that be what's normal in your world? I love being not average. And to me, being average is being broke and being upside down in the markets. Being weird, being unthinkable can sometimes be the most obvious thing for your financial future.